Rolling off, we have Cameron Beans in the white tank top. His partner is a tall gentleman, just like Madonna, goes by one name only, LaBouliere. In the tan-colored t-shirt, looking like he strolled out of his car 5 minutes before this started, we got Tim Callahan. And his partner, whose muscles have muscles, is Ryan Charterina. He's done 75 hard so many times, they're going to name it after him. And he can run a sub 6-minute mile. I saw that on Instagram.
Welcome back into the 33rd annual Pottstown Rumble here on center court. Some men's open action. First serve underway. A good side out there. You're looking at the teams of Cameron Beans and Jacob LaBouliere, or Labu, and Tim Callahan and Ryan Charterina. Beans and Labu in the near side. Cameron Beans in the white tank top and white hat.
Is it 0-0?
Jacob LaBouliere, no shirt and the white hat up front at the net. Callahan in the tan beige colored shirt. Ryan Charterina, no shirt and in the tan colored shorts.
Rips it.
Multicolored tan shorts.
Charterina up. Beans with the dig. LaBouliere.
Nice dig there by Beans. Oh, but he goes right. I don't think that makes it in or over the tape. That goes right in the net. We're still scoreless here in this first set of two sets. No match, just here in pool play. So 2 straight sets to 11. Cap at 13. One of our final or close to final pool play matches of the day. As wait a minute, Charterina gets up in the net to joust that ball, but there he does.
Set cam.
Low man wins. Sometimes that's all it takes. Be the last man of the ball and swipe it off the hands. Definitely a height mismatch there, but he took advantage. And Tim Callahan taking advantage of the jump serve. High arcing topspin, touches that back line. That's a real point for Tim Callahan and Ryan Charterina. 2-0 on the side of Callahan and Charterina.
Callahan dials one up.
Serves one into the tape. Service error side out for Beans and Labu. Ryan LaBouliere, a Pennsylvania product from Pipersville, Pennsylvania. That jump serve touched top of tape. Call that a side out. Reminder, this is the Pottstown Rumble. Old school rules, big courts, no let serve, side out scoring. So if it touches that tape on the serve, catch it, switch the servers, give it to the other team. No points awarded. You need the serve to score the point in side-out scoring. Beans a roll shot, filled in by Charterina. The height mismatch doesn't matter to him. Good elevation there. Turns it down the line.
Straight stuff like the under.
Another service error there.
Charterina goes with the sky ball there, and it doesn't quite clear the net.
By sky ball, that means there's a plus 60 to any point when you hit
This jump top by Cameron Beans. Charterina scoops it up like it's nothing, but that's too easy. And Labu, yeah, that's a tough task to handle if you're Charterina trying to block the 6'7" Jacob LaBouliere.
I don't think LaBouliere knows that he can block.
And now we're doing some small stuff.
Oh, yeah. If you look on the right side of the before and after picture.
Wait a minute, Tim Callahan shedding some layers. giving the people what they want. Sun is coming down, day is cooling off, but it still is a hot one here in Pottstown, Pennsylvania. No shame when any one of these men's players pops that top off.
How does this string?
Side out. Callahan, freshly declothed, ready to rip a serve.
Tim with the serve. Loopy.
That loopy jump serve just misses the line. Tries to go cross court on the looper.
We are 2-0. 3-0. LaBouliere flows serve to Callahan. Charterina throws it up.
Good swing there by Callahan. Cross court. I'm not sure if it was out of the reach of LaBouliere, but he maybe thought it was out, didn't make a play on it. Here comes Ryan Charterina to serve. LaBouliere straight down without even looking like he was really trying. Call that a 70% swing in OT, and that's a point. Makes it look easy. I guess when you're 6'7", those sort of things are a little bit easier than it is for the rest of us.
I would probably serve Campy. Callahan with the set.
Charterina pokes it over the block of LaBouliere, and Beans cannot run it down.
Slide. He is safe from getting that one.
Well-paced jump serve from Callahan, but better pass. Stab dig, can he find it? He can. Free ball. No, not free. You got to pay for that one. Tim Callahan. And some claps from LaBouliere on the other side.
I wish I was that rogue. Charterina used to run into rope and being told not to go in the way. LaBouliere out of system, but he's just
LaBouliere.
With no block.
Easy pass.
LaBouliere just hit overrun.
I don't know how out of system he can be if he's taking third contact.
Let's just see how Beans does.
LaBouliere not 6'7", he's around 6'9" or 6'10", depending on who's asking. Either way, he's very, very tall.
Brady always said better than that yesterday.
That roll shot, a little bit too far wide.
Taking one step to get to the ball. It's nice that he can just defend it out of first and then watch it go around and that side. Big Bird doesn't miss. 3-4. Charterina to Callahan.
Callahan
LaBouliere
attacks
with the
LaBouliere,
dig.
but somebody's in the net.
And we call net twice.
Good call there from our up official. Looks like it was Cameron Beans on his block jump attempt.
Yeah. That is a good call.
Callahan and Charterina will take the side out on the blocking error. They'll take a side out any way you can get it.
So we had two people in this game not go on roller coaster rides for different reasons. LaBouliere picks that one up.
Good pass from LaBouliere on the jump serve. Oh, a little stab dig, but Callahan can't turn, plant, and dive quick enough. Side out from LaBouliere and Beans. Maybe one of the more fun last name, nickname combos. LaBouliere and Beans. Beans, LaBouliere. At least from a commentator's perspective. Charterina. One of the best shots in beach and grass volleyball. You wind up big and you just kind of stop your hand as almost you're hitting a short float serve and just tapping it over the net. That is outdoor volleyball. You can't open hand tip, but that is about as close as you can get with it still being legal. Beans tools the hands of Charterina. LaBouliere drops in a relatively easy float. Oh, Charterina goes over on two. Might have been out. LaBouliere scoops it up. Now he tools the block of Beans. Some good scrappy defense there. Can't tell if that first ball might have been going out that LaBouliere scooped up, but rather play it than not. Give yourself a chance.
Later in the day, Charterina seems to be running out of wheels, so if anyone has any.
Nice spinning top serve, jump serve by Charterina. Has to hustle to get back. Oh, and he tries to get cheeky. Great jump serve. It was admiring his own serve for a little too long, and it came over early, and he then dived to get the free ball and then sent the one out of bounds. It's a problem volleyballers can run into a time or two. You hit a good serve, you watch the shank, you go, yeah, I did that. Then before you know it, the ball's over on your side in front of where you're supposed to be playing defense.
Ryan and Tim said that ball was way out. They didn't even go close to it.
That serve is long.
That was one Ryan out. They only measure by the stuff in the speed line, don't worry.
Good pass from Beans. What's he do to elect to do with it? Goes for the jumbo, but Charterina gets a hand on it. He goes back with another short, and LaBouliere, oh no, just taps it in the option ball, but sends it long. 5-3 switch now. Callahan and Charterina leading early. Quick water break as they switch sides. Towel break. Water consumed, sweat wiped off the brow. Jump serve time for Tim Callahan. Cutting serve. Beans watches it go out of bounds. Callahan, another PA guy, a Harrisburg, PA native. We love seeing Pennsylvania representation here at the Pottstown Rumble in Pottstown, Pennsylvania. We welcome everyone from all states and all walks of life. LaBouliere serves it in the bottom of the tape. Relatively East Coast foursome here on this court. Callahan from Harrisburg, Ryan Charterina from Belmar, New Jersey. I didn't realize people could be from Belmar. I thought that's just where they went for beach day trips, because that's what I did. LaBouliere, cheeky OT. You just can go on a shot, a little half poke, half turn. Again, when you're 6'9", 6'10", all the way up there, everything's coming down, but it's can be kind of whatever pace or whatever direction you want it to be. Oh, a great jump serve, but a great pass in return. And then Charterina goes cross, and Beans is pulling his hair out. Play it, play it, play it. It feels like it's out, but we're playing with the big courts, and more often than not with these guys on center court, these open-level players, they're going to find some grass, if not the end of the yellow line.
I hope he does a good serve.
Great pass. What does he do with it? He gets blocked. Tim Callahan. The big block up at the net.
I definitely saw the stare down. That's the same stare down I told him when I was coming to Timmy Palooza. So, June 28th, clear your calendars, Timmy Palooza.
Tim Callahan making his presence known up at the net.
Harrisburg-ish.
No one to fret with.
Lemoyne. Come through.
Beans out of the middle. And Callahan, there's a stare down.
That was not a maybe stare down.
Beans tries to go soft on him, and Callahan says, no, no, no. No soft serve today. I'm hanging up here for a long, long time. Beans, a 6'2", former player at Central Dauphin High School. Also an Eastern Mennonite University collegiate player back in the day.
During this break intermission, you can go ahead to the beer tent, find yourself a beer or one of our vendors that contribute to members.
The vodka waters from Ideal Brew are the shit. Highly recommend.
LaBouliere, good jump serve. Charterina's popping everything up. Here he goes on the outside pin. Callahan, one-arm dig. LaBouliere, second chance. Don't give him 2 tries.
Again.
You dig me once, I'll consider you lucky. You ain't digging me again.
Space Invaders serving contest later. I think you should just lay down on the court and hope it hits you.
Good jump serve.
All of the jump bomb.
A little bit of some finesse back and forth. Charterina can't get his hands around that one.
4 points.
It's a 5-7 side switch. A nice start of a comeback for Beans and LaBouliere.
Wait, was that the score, or was that the height of Ryan Charterina? They got 1 too many points. 4-7. Okay. All right.
This is set to 11, capping it at 13 points. Win by 2 for that 11th and 12th point, but 13 is the cap for pool play. First of 2 sets between these 2 teams. Targeting Charterina. Oh, a little soft touch. Just a rollover. Hitting that with maybe the palm of his hand. That's what you need if you're playing at this pro level, really any level, and you're maybe a slightly undersized player compared to some of these behemoths on the volleyball court. You need a whole arsenal of shots and tricks, and also the ability to rise up and bang a ball if they leave you the open space. Beans against Charterina. I don't know if that was quite OT over the block, but it was towards the direction of the block into the cross. Callahan filling in on that line. Nobody home on that side of the court.
Same everything.
Bit of an out-of-system set there and an offset, but still a hard swing. Beans, similar to his last swing, defender crashing down the line. He sees that angle and he takes a rip. Seven-5 game. 5 serving 7. Charterina gets everything up. Oh! Speaking of getting it up, Beans Callahan, can he respond? Not a great set. Recycle.
Play from
Option, LaBouliere.
Hits it off
Can't
LaBouliere.
handle it. Through the block, high fives in a ball exchange. LaBouliere, game, respect game, real, recognize real. Fun match here on center court at the 33rd annual Pottstown Rumble. Some men's pro volleyball action. LaBouliere cheeky, but Charterina is so fast. And he gets him back. Sneaky quick Charterina. So fast to the ball on the ground, and then so fast in that approach. Gets it off of LaBouiliere's blocking arms before he has time to even rise and penetrate. Maybe the one negative to being so tall, those arms so long, it takes you a little bit to get everything, you know, all 6'10" of him and however long his wingspan is to get all that reach done. Well, you know what? That's why the reach comes in handy. Because you can just bounce balls like that. Maybe he felt a bit slighted by back-to-back tools on his block. Says, hey guys, I'm the tallest man on this court, maybe in this field. This is what I can do. Charterina tests his defense. LaBouliere says thank you. That length comes in handy, not just on offense.
LaBouliere ripping a jump serve this time. Trouble.
Nine, 8. Huge rip. Tim into the stance. Charterina short chop, kept alive. Option poked and lands for Beans. That gives LaBouliere and Beans set point here.
We had some technical difficulties on our score graphic. We were actually at 10-8. Beans and LaBouliere leading this one with a set point now. That one touches top of the tape, tries to go wrist away down the line. Beans and LaBouliere just 2 points away from taking this first set in their last pool play match of the day. Beans shuffles to his right, smacks it to his left. Not a big enough mitt from Callahan to scoop that one up. Cameron Beans, another set point. The Annapolis, Maryland native. Good jump serve, and it's good for an ace and a set point. Cameron Beans, Jacob LaBouliere wins set 1, 11-8. Walk it off with a service ace. More action coming here to center court. They're going to take a second, rehydrate, and we'll be back here on center at the 33rd annual Pottstown Rumble. Well, not a long break from either of these teams. Beans and LaBouliere pretty quick to get back to the court. Feed off that momentum from the set number 1 win. And I see why they wanted to. Beans doesn't want to leave that service line. Ends set 1 with an ace. Starts set 2 with an ace.
Happy birthday. Thank you for raising such a wonderful child, even though he is taller than a tree himself. We love Jacob LaBouliere.
Three wonderful children. Matt, I know, didn't want to come to Concordia, and then Jacob has an older sister who is a way better athlete at basket.
But shout out, Dina, happy birthday to you.
Beans, another tough jump serve.
Ryan's going to hope to celebrate his 4th.
Oh, a little weird mid-chest scoop, but all is legal, and he puts that one straight down. The swing touches the top of the tape, the ball does, but it still went straight down. He almost tried to hit it too straight down, hit it, touch a little bit of the net. 2-0 start for Beans and LaBouliere.
He's just looking for the other hand of his teammates playing.
Beans ends his run with a serve in the net, but clearly starting to heat up from the service line. Set number 2, Cameron Beans, Jacob LaBouliere, Tim Callahan, Ryan Charterina. Men's open action. Let serve. Let it go. I don't know why if they call it a let serve because you let it go, but I choose to believe that and not look up the actual origin. Charterina, not a great pass or set, but Beans! Maybe the biggest bouncer of the day that I've seen here on center court. Ricochets into the crowd.
I didn't think you had that in you anymore, Pam. Washed up, they said.
Cameron Beans, the 29-year-old, plenty of international professional beach experience with the AVP. A couple
Just a bit wide.
top 25 finishes, or at least one. Service error. And Beans back to the line where he's been dangerous recently. Ended that first set with an ace, started the second set with an ace. What has he got for us here?
Beans.
Service error.
Right into the tape.
This is part of the men's game. From the hardwood to the sand, well, not as much the sand, but a little bit. The hardwood to the sand to the grass. Aggressive serving and aggressive service errors. You'll see a lot part of the game because if you give a serve that's too easy, then they can make do with it, and it's almost an immediate side out, so you have to put on that service pressure.
Barely got it past Tim Callahan there.
Tim is blocking in the atmosphere, and LaBouliere is attacking in the stratosphere. So that's a tough break to Tim.
Stratus. Atlas.
LaBouliere float directly at Tim Callahan. Good pass, good set. Ooh, a little off speed. Tim Callahan shaking up his shot selection. There's some alliteration and vocal exercise for you. Shaking up his shot selection. Shaken, not stirred. Beans shaking up his shot selection as well. High over the block. Nice roll. Beans' service error his last time up at the line. That one just clears the tape. Callahan, good block from LaBouliere, kept in play. And big man Ryan Charterina
Ryan, figuring out like this.
wins the net battle with LaBouliere. Volleyballers come in all shapes and sizes. It's definitely better to be tall, but there's certainly players who make do. That float serve. That serve catches some tape, or some line rather, and that's an ace. A float serve, standing float serve ace. Side switch. Nice start, Beans and LaBouliere. Real soft float. I think that caught a little bit of the tape. It did. No.
It looked like the ref called over.
I guess it did not touch the tape. Overpass nonetheless. Put away. 5-0 Beans and LaBouliere. What can Charterina do? You can go. No. Tries to go over the pulling defender of Cameron Beans, but sends it too far. Out of the back of the court, now a 6-0 lead, Beans and LaBouliere.
6-0, LaBouliere. Floaster in the seat.
Charterina, big swing through the hands of Cameron Beans. You can do the roll shots, you can do the chips, but sometimes you just got to flex your muscles. And Charterina certainly got some muscles to flex.
Charterina now back to serve.
We get the right server. It is Callahan back to serve.
I'm Bill. Always.
Callahan in the right spot, makes a good defensive move. No pop off that ball.
You got a t-shirt for playing all night. Hey. ASMR.
6-0 as our on-field PA announcers are crinkling paper in their microphones. Good little short shot there.
Because they love Wawa. He loves the shorty from Wawa. Some say call
Charterina now gets a chance to serve. LaBouliere, good pass, and he goes high and over. Another one of those 60% swings. Still reaching at the highest point of his jump. A good lesson for those kids out there. On your rolls, on your off speeds, you don't want to change up your arm swing too much. It's just the speed and force you attack it with, but that swing should look the same. The contact point should still be the same. Callahan takes nothing off that. LaBouliere gives Beans a chance. Hard to turn around and ricochet that one up and over the net. Ooh, Callahan reads the roll. Block touch. Recycled. Oh, LaBouliere tries to go over on him. Good rally here on center court. Oh, with the chesty! Jump set into the net. Ryan Charterina eats one in the chest. And him and Callahan win the rally. Making sure his pecs and abs are on full display. Use your body.
Somehow the net needs to be a little bit lower for LaBouliere.
That's our first point for Charterina. Callahan.
What a way to get your first point of the match, or of the set rather. Charterina fears no man and fears no swing. LaBouliere over the top. Oh, look at it. Ended up in the booth. That's a game ball touch for me. Well, I tried to throw it back and I hit the top of the tent, so I'm going to rescind that game ball touch. Got a little too excited.
And he's back to serve. Looking to secure his parking spot next year.
Good pass by Callahan. Ooh, the soft roll. Spied on and picked up by Beans. Charterina can't get his feet over there in time. 7-1 lead for LaBouliere and Beans. Beans, LaBouliere. Switching sides now with Callahan and Charterina. The weather's starting to get comfortable here at Pottstown, Pennsylvania, the Pottstown Rumble. A hot and humid day, but now mostly shade here on center court. Lots of people packing the stands, enjoying some open men's level volleyball play here at center court. Jump serve from Charterina. LaBouliere, tight set. Finds the angle and puts it nearly straight down. LaBouliere, so many options up there on that swing.
Out.
Callahan through the hands of LaBouliere, getting low to try and play that ball with his hands. Open hand defense allowed on a hard-driven ball. Not encouraged on first contact unless it's crispy clean, squeaky clean. But when it's hard-driven, you can do whatever you want.
Callahan to Beans. Beans passed it off 10 and still off.
Swing goes a little long. That's a nice real point for Callahan and Charterina. 2 serving 7. Callahan and Charterina on the far side.
Is continue to lose this next weekend, if anyone wants to come. Des Moines, Pennsylvania. It's going to be pretty sick.
Beans disguises that shot well.
I believe we're going to learn.
Comes in with the hard 2-step, body showing line, chopping it. Very, very short on the angle.
Well, as long as we bring car seats so we can get there. It's the far drive from Jersey.
That's a shot that you know he has executed on the beach a time or two.
Court 15, men's double A. You're the last court we're waiting on for men's double A, and you have a whole other match to finish. Let's go.
LaBouliere recovers his own block.
But that one will work.
Puts it down. He makes it look too darn easy.
It's his patented no transition, no step approach where he just jumps from the spot.
Recover his own block touch.
As high as they go, right by the net.
Jump up and put it down.
Ryan, can you now walk up to the net and go directly underneath?
We've got some height comparisons going on at the net. LaBouliere and Charterina showing their standing reach at the net. Charterina maybe a few squares from the top tape, and LaBouliere full penetration without even jumping. 8-2, LaBouliere and Charterina. Charterina, good over the block line shot. One of the most reliable shots in 2-on-2 outdoor volleyball. High line. When that blocker sets up in the line, the defender in the angle, if you can get it over the arms of someone like LaBouliere, oftentimes good results will come.
Ryan got hurt with, and I don't understand.
Very short serve. Beans picks it up, and he delivers the high line. These guys can bang it with the best of them, but that high line shot, still a lot of volleyball players' bread and butter.
It's 4 to 5 hours past his bedtime.
You missed the special at Denny's.
Callahan loses the joust, but Charterina keeps this play going. Yeah, you saw that option coming. Callahan, not enough penetration on that block. Water falls down him. Doing that broken play, going option all the way. It's a good strategy. When a team is chasing down a long ball and they have to desperately send it over, don't give them 3 touches to recover. Take it over in 2. Good side out by Callahan. Beans mad at himself. Saying my block maybe not in the spot I wanted it to be or should have had it.
Here we are. Any fans over there for LaBouliere? What about Tim and Ryan?
Still an 8-2 volleyball game. Beans LaBouliere up on Callahan and Charterina.
There we are.
What about for this all friends after this 9-2?
And Tim's
Miss serve.
And moving from his own bench.
Side out for Charterina. Sorry, or for LaBouliere and Beans.
Don't go in the third quarter, buddy.
Good jump serve, but well passed by Callahan. Recovers. Over the block, maybe out of bounds, but Callahan recovers again. And he mixes in a nice short cross. Good play there up at the net by Tim Callahan. Sticking with these balls, sticking with that block recover, and then changing the pace. And that's an ace serve by Ryan Charterina. Side switch, 8-3. Or sorry. 8-4, I believe. LaBouliere, high set. Nice high swing. Over the block down the line.
His standing round.
That one touches a little line.
That's 10-3.
Ace serve for Jacob LaBouliere, and that is actually set point 10-3, Beans and LaBouliere. The crowd and our PA crew wanting a sky ball. LaBouliere, initial reluctance. No, the old fake out. No, here he goes. It's up, and it is good. The sky ball causes some issues. Charterina into the net. A sky ball. Game point. Serve.
LaBouliere and Cam walking
Jacob
away with it.
LaBouliere, Cameron Beans, 11-3 here in set number 2. Taking both sets from Callahan and Charterina. 11-8 and 11-3.
HBD.
Beans and LaBouliere finishing undefeated in pool play, 8-0 in their pool. They'll be headed to playoffs tomorrow. Reminder, tomorrow on Sunday, Pottstown Rumble Men's Open playoffs going on all day long. That's when you'll see this intensity kick up a little bit. Not that it hasn't been intense today, but when these players know that playoffs are coming, they give it an extra gear. That's coming up on Sunday. More volleyball coming today here at Center Court at the 33rd Annual Pottstown Rumble.